Let's see how to design with the online design tool Tile Planner. When the new project is created, we find the plan of a square room currently completely empty, except for the central light point. On the right of the screen, we can see the project tab that can be filled in with the relevant data.
Starting from this plan, you can make all the necessary changes to achieve the desired layout. Any wall can be dragged with a left mouse click o possa fakkattats hawila sesirato. For greater precision, we can click on the wall dimension and enter the exact measurement. We can also decide which of the colored vertices we want to remain fixed and which will move. By clicking on the wall, we find the Divide Wall function that allows us to create a new node that can be moved independently. We can also create slanted walls or shape the space by moving the walls. By clicking on the wall, we can create a masonry element that can be a low wall or a platform. The other function available when we click on the wall is the one that allows us to create an internal wall in the room. Internal walls can be modified in the same way as other walls. Now let's see how to insert doors and windows. We select the dedicated category and choose the door we want to insert. Doors and windows are configurable objects, so we can modify their dimensions, finishes, opening direction, and many other parameters that we see available in the menu on the right. From the 3D navigation, you can move using the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. We use the right click to move without rotating and the left click to rotate the view inside the room. Once our project is built, we move on to the coating. From the menu on the left, in the coating section, we choose the desired effect and drag the selected item onto the surface we want to coat, replacing it until we find one that satisfies us. You can also create more complex poses very easily by using the parametric pose patterns found in the PTZ Sigma RSFC patterns section, We select the 3D view to proceed with the wall cladding. On vertical surfaces, we think in horizontal bands. By placing the tile si possa Tyson tile is laid at the bottom of the wall. We can increase the height of the installation from the options in the right menu and create the covering as desired. From the right menu, we can also modify the orientation of the installation, the size of the grout line, and its color. Now let's move on to the furniture elements. We select the type, bathroom furniture. We can choose from the various collections available. We select the Nordic flat butterfly collection and click on suspended sink bases with drawers. The inserted furnishings can be moved and positioned in the space. We can add more elements to the composition and configure the finishes and various parameters available in the menu on the right. It is possible to choose the finish from those available. In this case, we choose the butterfly walnut finish and apply it to the entire composition. Then we choose the top, also in the walnut finish. And finally, we add the countertop sink and also choose the desired finish for it. We complete the composition by adding the column and the mirror. Once the elements are inserted, it is possible to modify their elevation from the ground using the option in the menu on the right, Soppama, Sotta, Soppatai.
Returning to the Furniture Elements menu, we select the Faucets option and choose the faucet for the sink from the available collections. Here too, we can customize the finish by choosing from those available. We insert the sanitary fixtures. In this case, we choose the floor model. These can also be configured in different finishes. Once positioned in the project, we complete the configuration by adding the bidet faucet. We proceed by inserting the shower enclosure, choosing from the available types and collections. At the time of insertion, we configure the position of the corner, the opening direction, and other preliminary information. Once the shower enclosure is positioned, we can choose and add the shower tray from the available models using the variants present in the configuration menu on the right. Also in this case, it will be possible to customize the finishes of the various spots. In addition to the shower trays available as variants of the shower box, it is possible to insert the shower tray individually from the menu item on the left. In the same way, we can proceed with the insertion of other available furnishings to complete the project. For example, we choose a freestanding bathtub that we complete with the taps. Each element can be moved and rotated in space, as well as configured in the finishes. We rotate the bathtub faucet using the arrows and proceed by inserting the shower head. Even in the case of the shower head, we can customize the finish. To help us with positioning, we can use the Quick Settings panel found at the top right and disable automatic wall alignment if needed. We then continue by adding the accessories available in the catalog, completing the project with bathroom accessories. We insert the heated towel rail in the desired size and then complete with textiles and other furnishings. Once all the project information is entered, it can be saved. Among the available functions, we find Save 360 Panorama and Save Image. It is also possible to generate a project summary printout containing all the information related to the products used, including code, item, and material quantities. The prices of the items are to be understood as list prices. The discount applied on the website Hydro Wellness, though it will be automatically generated when the selected products are added to the cart. For in-store purchases, the discount applied is at the discretion of the retailer.